Napatay na.
Oh! Stop! Kristen! Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to Cat and C-Rex reacting to the Gameboys the movie official trailer. So this is more for me because Christine had watched it with the other reactors on Sid's live, so you guys can check that out in the description below. They did a live group reaction with a bunch of reactors.
We did not know it was coming.
Yeah, obviously the announcement was out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like so it just kind of was on the spot, and they just group reacted to it on the live. But I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what is tea, what is happening.
Yes.
I'm sure Christine will still freak out about whatever happened.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, full disclaimer, Christine watched it already, but I haven't. So, all right. Well, as you know, before any reaction, we have to drink water. Hydration Nation. What up? 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 What up?
I'll finish this, okay?
Okay. Okay. As you can tell, her water intake has kind of improved since Gameboys.
Since Gameboys, my little sip, so scared to take.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yay!
That wasn't that the same water from all week. Also, we have like memberships now, guys. If you want to like check them out and whatnot, check out the perks. Click the join button. Link is also in the description if you don't see the join button. Oh, and merch. We're thinking of having merch, so that's in the process. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Probably a while.
Out.
But keep an eye out. All right. Cool. Thanks, guys. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
TV.
Woo!
In 10 years, saan na kaya tayo? Sigurado.
Stop.
International pro gamer ka na. May sarili ka ng team, tapos may gaming empire ka na din. Swerte naman ang 5 anak natin.
Oh, stop! Y'all are babies. Why can't we talk about kids yet?
Baby!
I'm gonna leave.
Tita Susan.
Baby, yan na yung pinadeliver ko.
I think that's Susan.
Sino siya?
Si Cairo po. Friend ko.
Oh?
Ano? Hindi ka ba proud sa akin?
Baby, proud ako sa'yo.
That's shocking from Gab.
Mga si Tita Susan, mahirap kausap yan. Ayoko lang ng gulo.
Oh, I'm gonna beat her up. Is this the first time I'm gonna beat up an old woman?
Bahay-bahayan lang kayo.
Alis na naman ako, di ba? Pupunta akong bukid nun.
May plano
Oh,
tayo,
fucking
baby,
Bukid Noon. I
diba?
forgot about Bukid Noon.
Dalawin kita sa bukid nun, buwan-buwan.
Pwede tayo bumuo ng bagong plano.
Wala, parang dali lang ito sa...
What?
Kasi pa lang naman kasi
Gab!
hiram lang tong oras na magkasama tayo.
Excuse me?
Gusto ako.
Christine!
Hindi mo alam kung gano'n ako sumasaya.
Ayaw mo na pag-usapan yung baby.
Oh, are those tears in his eyes? Oh my God.
Nagtatapo yan kapag stressed yan. Ikaw ba? How do you feel about the whole situation?
Ay, napatay na.
Oh! Stop! Christine!
Oh my God, this song's gonna make me cry.
It's gonna rip me apart! Rip off my... Ah! No!
Baby!
Oh God, this audio. Ooh. Ooh.
Fucking Yvonne. Why you got it? Woo! Christine.
I was thinking,
Wait!
yes, yes.
That's not what I expected.
That right.
That's not fair. I thought we were gonna do like a lot of great happy things. I should have known it was too good to be true. I was so suspicious ever since the season 2 trailer with that fucking song. I was like, why is this a sad
Now,
song?
why is it sad?
Why is it sad?
And I was like, oh,
Excuse me.
there we go. Well, now you know. Yeah.
What the fuck? And they just dropped that out of nowhere to y'all?
I mean, mind you, we were like, so we were just asking when. We were like, when? Legit 3 hours later, we're like, when? When is season 2? When is season 2? When is it dropping? And then they're like, and then Sir Percy came in and was like, da da da, like, thank you so much. And we're like, all right, we know you thank you're thanking everybody. When is season 2? And then he goes, well, you know, it's a little tough. So there's a movie and a season 2. And everybody's like, okay. And they were like, and then later on he goes, hey, maybe I should maybe give you guys like a trailer. Like, what do you guys think? A trailer? And we're like, a trailer? What? And then they're like, all right, let's just give him a trailer. And then they showed this.
Oh my god! Out of fucking nowhere.
We just wanted a date, and we're like, oh, okay, we're taking a trailer.
What a date. Not them having this all freaking prepared. They're like, yep, it's coming up in 2 months.
He kept saying, oh, it's coming up very soon. Because they showed like a trailer for Gameboys coming out on national television, Heart of Asia. They were like, coming,
nice.
you know, so that's and they're like, coming very soon. We're like, all right, what is this very soon BS? And then they played this twice because the cast reacted to it. Adriana, Elijah, Kokoy,
Oh, really?
was on the side, and then they watched it together.
These movies always wreck us. I'm not gonna make it!
No, this is gonna be.
Oh wow, I'm gonna cry. Crier of Gameboys is coming back, y'all.
It was lots of tears. When that song hits, you're like, your heart right? It's like it like squeezes ugh.
Yeah, it's that Walang Iba. And you're like,
And you're like, what is this song doing here? But oh my god. Do you see how baby Cairo looks and how in love he looks?
Yes.
Like when he looks at Gab, and then the fact that it's Gab, it wasn't. You said it's surprise. Yes, I'm like, I was not expecting Gab to say that's my friend. To Tita Susan. Oh, and the way Tita Susan,
because he's so confident and and everything. But that's the thing, that
Tita Susan can get the
a lot of people go through,
Yeah, because you just don't know. You're like, oh my god, that's Tita Susan. They're like, oh, we don't want any trouble with her. And did you see we were saying how they kind of showed her carrying we call it the Santo Nino.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Oh, I was a little sus of that.
So we're guessing that they're gonna put maybe some type of people who might be super religious and what their views are on the community and how how they're gonna tackle that. So that's gonna be very interesting.
That's gonna be amazing to see how they tackle
because I mean, listen, it's we all know the Philippines is primarily Catholic.
Yeah.
So I really want to see what idea.
And they have this whole old school mentality about
who you're supposed to be with,
yes,
who you're allowed to be with,
yes.
Here, that got me. I was like, ooh, you guys are gonna. I'm wondering how you guys what spin you guys are gonna put on. If they are gonna, it looks like they're gonna because she's holding that thing. On how they're gonna do that in a way that's how are you gonna accept it? And also
not offend.
That's right, because yeah, because I'm Catholic, but not all Catholics have the same mindset of well, you're only supposed to date. Yeah, so
obviously, yeah.
How you're gonna how they're gonna do that, but also you saw when Gav was hysterically crying.
That hurt. That hurt a lot, and then it was just Cairo holding him it's gonna be okay kind of thing.
So, they're wearing black, Kent. They're wearing black shirts.
Do you think Tita Susan dies?
Yeah.
It's his only family member left.
So I think what's gonna happen is that there's a lot of theories in that okay, Tita Susan's gonna first not accept it or not see it, but then eventually she accepts them. But by the time she does, she probably will pass away.
Can they not? Can they
But
just
did you
not?
s- But did you
Can they
see?
change it? Is there time to change it?
They've already done filming. Filming
I
is
know. Oh, I
done.
know.
So like, but like, because you were wondering like, why would Gav cry
Cry like
so
that.
intensely?
Yeah.
And you could tell Kai was like just supporting him and like hugging him from behind, kind of like, you know what, it's going to be okay. I know it's hurting right now, so I'm like, someone's gonna die. So
Hope not.
let's hope not, but that's what from the looks.
Maybe
of
they're
it,
just they're coincidentally wearing black. You know?
and sobbing that hard.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even a sobbing from like a breakup. Like that's not.
Oh well, they did have definitely to break up. Maybe like maybe because like the aunt didn't accept them. Maybe I'm stretching it. I'm just trying, okay?
But oh my god, the beach scenes are amazingly shot.
Man, this shit looks so fucking good.
Right? Like you're like this cinematography is like,
Amazing.
No, they're not playing around.
Like,
so
take all my money, KTX.
that because I'm like, oh my gosh, like the shots, the angles, and the way you could tell they glowed up so much.
Yes.
Kyrie,
They're
oh
like
my
so in
God.
love. They're like so
Oh,
love, and I just love that like they're like showing, they're really delving into. This is like this is why I always tell you like I hate shows that end with them being together in the end, because we don't get to see
the
how the aftermath and how they develop their relationship together. And this is final, like this is the shit I want to see.
Yes.
Like, how do you tackle the
Yes.
world together? How do you handle the problems
Problems.
together?
Yes.
And not end it with a fucking breakup and then not seeing each other for 5 years or some shit, and then and get your shit together and then finally come back. No, I want to see you guys tackle it together, like real issues,
like real
as
life.
a couple.
Yeah,
Yes.
because like like they're a couple doesn't mean they're not gonna encounter shit later on after.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna encounter more shit because they're in a relationship. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
they're gonna have to be able to like do it together, or it might break the
Oh.
relationship. So
Yes, and no third party being added, like no jealousy kind of thing. They're not going that angle. Like, wow.
it's like life. It's like they're
And that's it's so refreshing. Like, I feel the refreshness already.
even
like,
though it's gonna hurt like hell. Ken.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna hurt so good though. It's gonna be a good hurt.
And like I also like that like there's two different perspectives in a relationship here, because you see Kai. I feel like Kai is like so like relaxed about, hey, listen, you know, I'm still moving to Bukid Non, but we're gonna somehow make it work, right?
Yeah.
And but then Gav is like, it's so easy for you to say that, like, you know, like to just change the plans, like after what we have, like, because he said, I plan on visiting you every month, but Kai's like, oh, but you know, things change or something like that. But there's like just because they're in a relationship doesn't mean they're on the same wavelength of certain things that are happening to them. You know what I mean? Like they may be like, oh yeah, like totally, like you'll come visit me every month in Bukid Non. It sounds nice and very ideal.
But like, how is that possible?
Is it how true? Yes.
And then I also really like how like when Pearl was like Gav is the type of person that like holds in all the stress and everything, and Cairo's kind of like has that face of like, oh, like realizing like, yes, that is true.
Yes.
And it's kind of like just because you're in a relationship, you don't understand automatically how each other works.
Yes.
Which is why, like I'm saying, Christine, I love the fact that like this is what I want to see in BL.
Continuation.
Like what happens afterwards? Like I don't need someone to come in and be like, let me hit on you and be jealous, and then like yeah. And I love, oh wow, I love how like. But like those are the kind of things that like I've told you before that like I was scared of back like in other reactions of shows where I'm confident, I don't really care what other people think and I will say it all in front, but like when it comes to all of a sudden family, like you might be scared.
Like
just,
when you're
like,
put in the actual situation,
you like, who knows how you will react?
you
Because
say it all you want and how
Yeah.
proud you are, but then once you're there, you're like, so yeah, it's gonna
especially when like it could be complicated. Like I can't imagine like if like Tita Susan being like the last family member that Gab has, you
Yeah.
know, and that like, you know, what if she has health problems, and then you're worried that the fact that like you're gay and you have a
Yeah.
boyfriend will get her to the point that she's so
Stress.
stressed about it, and then she'll collapse or something from it, you know. Like those are the fears.
So somebody said like, what if Tita Susan has like ends up having a heart attack because
That's
of,
what I'm worried about. I'm trying not to think about it.
so
Oh, wow. Wait, that was so good. And the coloring, love it.
right.
Love it. Like, even though it's a very, like, monotone coloring, it's very, like, it fits the mood. It
The
fits
mood,
the
yes.
situation. But, like, when they're inside in the house and they're happy, it's so colorful. So colorful. But when they're in the outside world, it is, like, gray. Like,
Yeah.
there are, like, there's struggles. Oh my God.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be so
Crazy
good. It's gonna be
Crazy.
so good. Like, wow, I'm like blown away actually. Like very, very blown away. Like I can't.
I'm so excited.
Same.
I want-
The
I think
This
July
Game
is
Boys
happening.
movie is gonna be that bitch. Like,
So they were saying how they're like they're really trying to make this global and be like as available as possible, and I think it's because they want to spread the word. And I think a lot of people were like, when we were just talking about this, unpacking it, they were saying like they're probably going to try to make this movie as like a movie to like express like LGBTQIA community and like kind of like help like spread that word around the world.
yes. Oh.
So because they're looking for different platforms to release this movie, and so they're trying to really strategically use like this movie to, I guess, like really make a statement, which is nice.
That's
you know?
great. That's really good to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
excited. Yo.
Crazy.
Yo.
I'm really excited.
I'm actually very, very, very excited. Like super, super excited.
right, July 30th. Come on. Right.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
Right. And like also it's like weirding. They're like together. Like they're in the same. They're like not through a screen. So it's like
Yeah.
so much more intimate. Like when they're like
Mhm.
cuddling in the bed, and he rolls to kiss him in the morning. Like what? Like that is a couple shit. Like.
Actual couple shit. Like,
Oh,
oh my god. And it's like testing how they're gonna be living together, how they're gonna tackle things together. Like, and then like obviously the Game Boy Season 2 trailer that we saw, like before, like they use the scenes from the movie, like in this movie. So maybe
Yeah.
like those scenes actually became the movie.
Yes.
So now I'm like, remember when he talked about like the bills and all of this stuff? Like, I'm sure like that's really adding to a lot of
Stress.
stress to Gab. So like the bills, the aunt, like, and everything, like, and then like he's probably like also like if his aunt does die, like that's more bills, you know. But like it's just a lot to tackle on. And then like obviously Gab is like, I'll visit you every month, but can he really?
Can you really?
Will the finances allow that? Like
Yeah.
Cairo is lucky that he does still have his other family members, but Gab is alone.
Like
And,
legit alone.
he's gonna really, and Gab is really gonna need to rely on Cairo for like that support. And like, oh my god,
And, like,
I
like,
can't.
really-
I'm stressed thinking.
stressed out
about it.
because like is their relationship are they gonna be strong enough to be able to support each other through those times, or are they not gonna see eye to eye and be like, why are you acting like this, like what, I don't understand.
Like it might have like different viewpoints, like you
Mhm.
mentioned, and they're gonna have to learn how to communicate that with each
Ooh.
other. And like they need to, and they're also gonna have to learn how to like not take, I guess, to heart what they're saying, like, and understand the words behind it, because a lot of times when you're angry, you like attack the person and you're like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
gosh, this person doesn't love me anymore, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And then not you, I'm dead. But then you're but then like you need to like be like, no, like I'm like upset about this, you know?
Yeah, like the situation. I was like, I still love you. We're talking about the situation,
Right.
Like you know, we just gotta. Yes, it's that.
Maybe, you know what, maybe Tharn type needed this stuff like this, because the past 7 years their communication sucked.
Clearly, there was no conflict in the
they're-
past 7 years.
That so they need some real conflict to get their communication better, like.
I'm dead. God.
Oh wow, okay, I'm ready,
Right?
let's
Let's
do
go,
it.
Boys, the movie.
Go Gameboys, let's go. I'm ready for ya. Woo. I'm probably just gonna listen to Hanggang sa Uli now. So,
And
yeah.
cry myself to sleep. Like,
Wow, that hit. Okay. All right. Well, have a great week, guys. Goodbye.
bye.